Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Man, I know already. Guys are going to hate on me for this one. This is, in my opinion, this is a special episode of the Tennessee Titans Breakdown. This is why Nick Westbrook Akina is the Tennessee Titans' secret weapon. So, let's break this down a little bit. I don't think, as long as I've been a Titans fan, which dates back to the Kendall Wright and DGP days, 2012, 2013, I've been here for a little bit. I don't think we've seen single growth in a player like we saw this year from NWI. That's me being 100% as serious as I can be. I don't think we've seen individual growth like we've seen from NWI. NWI caught one pass last year. He caught a punt fake thrown by Logan Woodside for 4 yards. That was his catch. And he caught a 2-point conversion. That was it. He had damn near 500 yards this year and 4 touchdowns. That is not... Alright, we're going to just see. A.J. Brown put up 5 touchdowns through 13 games, by the way. We're just going to put that out there, too. So, 500 yard wide receivers this year. In the NFL. So, let's try to see what we can find looking this up. Alright, I don't need passers, I need receivers. But anyway, you guys are seeing what I mean. Like, we can go to NFL receiver stats 2021. Let's see what we can find. Get off news. And here we go. 2020 receiving stats. We're going to look at yardage and see the receivers he can compare to. I'm not saying Nick Westbrook is anywhere near a number one player. He had 500 yards. Let's just say 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. All right, so we're still on relatively decent receivers with Noah Fant, Darren Waller, KJ Osborne has really come on. But now let's get to around the 500 yard mark. Robert Woods is here, but he missed a significant amount of time. Let's give him a fair shake. He missed a significant amount of time. Is this not Robbie Anderson? Is this not Kenny Galladay? Is this not guys like Elijah Moore, who guys we were really protesting to get? Corey Davis was here. He missed time too. And there's NWI. He's around guys like Alan Lazard, who guys were also wanting us to get. Yeah, he had 8 touchdowns. But what I'm saying is I don't think we have seen more individual growth from a player more than we have seen from NWI from last year to this year. I understand that he might not be the guys everybody wants, but there's multiple things that we really need to take into account. Nick Westbrook-Akina is probably one of the best blockers we have on the whole team besides an offensive lineman. I'm talking tight end, running backs, fullbacks, receivers. Besides Robert Woods, the different Robert Woods, because Robert Woods is the best blocking receiver in football, period. Nick Westbrook-Akina is probably one of the best blockers we have on the whole field offensively, besides the offensive line. And it's not just that, he's willing to play anywhere. Anywhere we put him, he's willing to play and give it his all. And I want players like that. He has a great build at 6'3", 220. He needs just time to develop. You can't tell me that you don't see promise in a guy that went from 2 passes last year. One didn't even count because it was 2-point conversion. One was for 4 yards. He had 4 yards last year and came back caught 40 balls for almost 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. And when asked to step up and be the number one receiver on this football team, what did he do against Houston? He dropped 100 yards on Houston when he was the number one wide receiver that game. Where is it? The week 9. No, it's not week 9. Is it the week 18 game? No. I'll just look up the 100 yards. But we're starting to really, I understand that some of this can be put on. So here it is. Versus Houston, he caught 7 balls for 107. He was the number one receiver. Yeah, we lost the game. You want to know what also happened that game? Ryan Tannehill threw 4 interceptions. You want to know what else happened? Let's go back to this Titans depth chart. This guy right here caused 2 of those interceptions. One was a drop. The other one was a miscommunication because he ran the wrong route. You want to know what the other pick was? This guy dropped the ball and it went straight in to the hands of the defensive back. So you have 3 interceptions caused by 2 rookie wide receivers. Guys need to stop looking at free agency and looking to build homegrown guys. Nick Westbrook-Akina may not be the flashy talent that teams want, but he's a guy that's not afraid to get in there and block. He's a guy that when he needs to come up in key situations, he does. And when asked to be a number one receiver and try to win us a football game, he really gave it his all. 107 yards. I understand there's some scenarios where he can really improve on. The one that I jumped to is the Pittsburgh Steelers game against Joe Hayden. You need to get that first down. To prove you're an elite guy in this league, he needs to get that first down to keep our drive going. But anyway, guys, this was just me going over why I think that Nick Westbrook-Akina is the Tennessee Titans' secret weapon. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been your boy Cass, and I am out. Bye, guys.
Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Need